Welcome to the Good Times to Share. Today we're going to be sharing with you a very simple pasta recipe. So this is going to be a baked pasta. We hope you're going to enjoy it as much as we do. So the first step to this recipe is you're going to prepare 400 grams of sausage, pork sausage, which is enough for a portion of about 4 to 6 people. So just cut open the skin and then take out all the contents like this. This is optional. You might as well just fry the sausages as whole as they are and then just chop them up into small pieces so that you can have like that kind of ground meat feel, because that's how it's supposed to be used. So after that, you're then going to get 250 grams of mozzarella and just cut it up into nice small cubes. After that, get a nice big pan, 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil, and then you're going to put in your sausage when the pan is hot and just start to fry it. In the frying process, at some point it's going to produce water, so just make sure you cook it through that period until all that water is dried up, and then you start frying it. So fry it for a couple of minutes until you're content with how it looks. At this point, I'm okay with it, so I'm just going to scoop it all out and set it aside for later. As you scoop it out, just make sure to leave all the oil behind because you need it for the next step. So when that is done, you're going to pour in 600 mils of grated tomatoes. I haven't put in any onions because my grated tomatoes already come with onion mixed in it. So what you can do if you do not have this type of sauce, which I just bought bottled, you can just do a normal onion and tomato sauce and just add in salt to taste and a teaspoon of sugar and just fry it for some time. And then you're going to add in 2 cups of water and let it simmer to a texture that you're comfortable with. You can even add a thickener if you want. If you want it to be more, you can add a thickener. So the next step is you're going to get another nice big pot, add in a lot of hot water, salt to taste, and put in your pasta. 300 grams of pasta should be enough for 4 to 6 people. Just stir that to make sure it doesn't stick to the bottom and leave your pasta to boil. I recommend the biggest pasta you can find. At this point, back to our sauce. It's not yet simmered to the point we want, so we leave it for some time. After a few minutes, the texture is awesome. The texture is perfect. We are ready to put it in a nice big baking bowl. So just put some sauce at the bottom, make sure to do that. Then you're going to start layering everything that you have already prepared. If you want, you can put the pasta, the sauce, and the sausages in one big pot and just mix it all up. And then as you are putting it in your baking bowl, you just make sure you then add in the mozzarella separately and the grated cheese separately, because if you put in the mozzarella, as you are mixing it in the pot, the mozzarella will already start to melt, so it will stick to the pot. You get to lose some of that goodness. So I love to do it this way because I make sure everything goes in the bowl as I want it. And as you eat it, you'll find that you have different tastes at different points in your plate. So make sure you put in a generous amount of cheese. Please do not be stingy with the cheese. Make sure you put in as much as you possibly can. It's really key for this recipe. And then we continue to layer it. So continue this process until you have everything in there. So generous amounts, don't be stingy with anything. I really enjoy this part. So we have pretty much almost everything in there. After you are done layering everything, it's supposed to look like this before it goes into the oven. It looks amazing. It looks tasty already. So we are going to then bake it in the oven at 180 degrees for 40 to 45 minutes. And after that, it looks like this. It looks amazing. Buon appetito a tutti. Until next time, it's bye-bye.